that think slots are only for high rollers. Think again. You don't need a fat wallet to enjoy the thrill of spinning reels and chasing bonuses. With the right game and strategy, even a small bankroll can stretch into hours of fun wins of excitement. Whether you're working with $10 or $100, there's a smarter way to play. And it starts with understanding how to make every dollar count. A slot machine that caters to all budgets offers an accessible way for players to enjoy gaming without the pressure of high stakes. These types of machines typically allow for flexible bet sizes, often starting as low as a penny per spin. This is ideal for those who want the excitement of casino-style entertainment but have strict financial boundaries. The concept revolves around creating a gaming environment where players control their expenses and avoid the temptation to overspend. Rather than jumping into high volatility games that eat through money quickly, budget-friendly slots focus on steady, lower-risk gameplay. This approach appeals to casual players and even to those who are financially cautious, like followers of Dave Ramsey's philosophy. Ramsey consistently emphasizes intentional spending and avoiding activities that can lead to financial strain. While he doesn't endorse gambling, the idea of playing within a strict, predetermined entertainment budget is more in line with his core principles. Choosing a game that stretches your bankroll ensures you get more playtime and fun for the same amount of money you might lose in just a few minutes on a high-limit slot. Budget-friendly slot machines often have bonus rounds, frequent small wins, or engaging themes that keep the experience enjoyable even without high-stakes risk. These features make each dollar feel more valuable. A machine that pays small, consistent amounts allows players to reinvest winnings back into gameplay, extending session time without additional spending. It's a psychological and financial win. Players enjoy a sense of reward while keeping their losses manageable. Additionally, some of the best low-budget slots use clever mechanics like multiple pay lines or always pay systems. These structures increase the chances of hitting some form of payout, which encourages longer play. Even though the jackpots might not be life-changing, the entertainment value is high, and it satisfies the desire for occasional wins without excessive risk. Another important aspect is the emotion control that comes from playing within a budget. Players who set limits in advance and choose games that support low betting are far less likely to chase losses. This promotes healthier gaming habits and helps players avoid the downward spiral that often leads to debt or regret. From a financial literacy standpoint, it's the same principle as setting a cap for dining out or entertainment. Once your fun money is gone, you're done. Players should also look for machines with high return to player RTP percentages. Even in lower bet environments, RTP plays a critical role in how much of the money spent is theoretically returned over time. Combining a good RTP with smart bet sizing on a game designed for extended play can significantly reduce the cost per hour of entertainment. Ultimately, choosing a slot machine that fits any budget empowers players to enjoy the experience responsibly. It shifts the focus from gambling to entertainment, letting users have fun without financial consequences. It's not about hitting the jackpot. It's about getting the most value for the money you're willing to spend. Bankroll management is the foundation of responsible and sustainable slot machine play. The concept involves setting a fixed amount of money dedicated purely to gaming and using strategies to make that money last as long as possible. Instead of chasing big wins or letting emotions dictate betting patterns, bankroll management emphasizes discipline, control, and awareness of one's financial limits. This is especially important in games of chance like slots, where outcomes are random and there is no guaranteed return on investment. A well-managed bankroll begins with a clear decision about how much one can afford to lose without it affecting other financial responsibilities. This amount should come from disposable income, not rent, bills, or savings, and should be treated as entertainment expense. Once the limit is set, it becomes the absolute maximum a player is allowed to spend during a session, no matter what happens. This mindset prevents players from falling into the common trap of chasing losses, which often leads to spending far more than originally planned. One key strategy within bankroll management is bet sizing. Many low-budget players make the mistake of placing maximum bets in hopes of hitting a large payout quickly. While tempting, this approach often drains the bankroll fast and leaves little room for prolonged gameplay. Instead, smart players adjust to match the size of their bankroll. For example, someone with a $50 bank should avoid $50 spins and instead opt for bets in the $1,000, $20, $50 range. This allows for more spins, more chances to trigger bonuses, and ultimately a more enjoyable and engaging session. Another aspect of effective bankroll management is session planning. Breaking a bankroll into multiple smaller sessions can help players avoid spending everything at once. For instance, a 100 budget could be split into 5 $20 sessions across several days or hours. This not only prolongs the entertainment, but also reduces the emotional pressure tied to a single session's outcome. If one session ends in a loss, there's still budget left for future enjoyment. Players can also use win and loss limits to guide their decisions. A win limit is a preset goal, such as doubling your initial bankroll, signals when to stop playing while ahead. Similarly, a loss limit prevents further spending once a certain threshold is reached. These guardrails encourage discipline and protect against impulsive decisions fueled by temporary emotions like excitement or frustration. Keeping track of results over time is another useful habit. While slots are based on luck, reviewing wins and losses can help players better understand their patterns, identify problem behavior, and improve budgeting in future sessions. This level of financial mindfulness transforms the gaming experience from reckless play into structured recreation. Finally, players who manage their bankroll effectively are more likely to view slot machines as entertainment rather than investment opportunities. They can enjoy the thrill of the game without jeopardizing financial stability, making each session more fun and far less stressful. This balance between enjoyment and discipline is what ultimately leads to long-term satisfaction. Stakes slot machines offer an ideal balance between entertainment and financial control, especially for casual players or those who don't want to risk large sums of money. These machines typically allow players to bet as little as $1 to 0.25 per spin, making them accessible to a wide range of budgets. Unlike high-stakes machines that require significant bankrolls and carry more financial risk, low-stakes slots are designed to deliver prolonged gaming sessions, which is a big part of their appeal. One of the most attractive features of low-stakes slot machines is their ability to offer the full casino experience without putting the player's finances at risk. The lights, sounds, bonus rounds, and animations are often just engaging as those found on higher-limit machines. This means players don't have to sacrifice excitement just because they're betting small amounts. Many modern low-stakes slots will include features like cascading reels, expanding wilds, and interactive bonus games, providing players with plenty of opportunities for engagement and small wins. Even though the payout potential may be lower come to high-volatility games, low-stakes machines tend to hit more frequently. This creates a sense of momentum and keeps the player engaged. Frequent small ones help reinforce the feeling of prog and make the session feel rewarding, even if the monetary gains are modest. These steady outcomes allow players to reinvest their winnings back into the game, extending the session without needing to deposit more funds. For someone playing with a fixed entertainment budget, this creates more value and more FUT per dollar spent. From a psychological standpoint, low-stakes slots reduce the pressure often associated with gambling. Players are less likely to feel devastated by a loss when only a few cents are at stake. This leads to a more relaxed and enjoyable experience. Where the focus is on fun rather than financial outcomes, it also helps prevent the impulsive decision-making that can come with the highs and lows of larger bets, allowing players to keep their emotions in check. Low-stakes slots are also ideal for newcomers who are learning how slot machines work. With minimal financial risk, players can experiment with different game mechanics, pay lines, and bonus structures without the fear of significant losses. Learning curve can be important for understanding which types of games enjoy most and how to better manage their play in future sessions. Some low-stakes games even offer the potential for progressive jackpots or mini bonuses that, while smaller than the ones on high-limit machines, can still provide a thrilling experience. These occasional bigger wins add excitement to an otherwise steady pace of gameplay. Combined with a good return to player RT percentage, the best low-stakes slots can create an excellent balance of risk, reward, and entertainment overall. Low-stakes slots provide a way to enjoy casino gaming while maintaining full control over spending. They deliver high fun at low financial cost, something that can make them the perfect choice for budget-conscious players or anyone seeking a longer-lasting, more relaxed gambling experience. Dave Ramsey is widely known for his strict stance on financial discipline, debt freedom, and intentional spending. While he openly discourages gambling due to its high risk and low reward, the philosophy behind his approach to money can still inform how someone engages with slot machines in a highly disciplined and controlled way. Applying Ramsey-style principles to slot machine play doesn't mean endorsing gambling. It means setting firm boundaries, defining clear goals, and treating the activity purely as entertainment rather than a financial opportunity. One of the key ideas from Ramsey's approach that applies here is the concept of a written budget. Just as someone might allocate a certain amount each month for dining out, movies, or travel, a responsible player could set aside a fixed entertainment budget that includes money for slots. This budget should be established before entering the casino or opening an app and should never exceed what one can afford to lose entirely. By separating fun money from essential expenses, the player safeguards their financial health even while indulging in gameplay. Ramsey often promotes the idea of using cash instead of credit to control spending, and the same logic applies to gaming. Bringing cash to a casino and leaving cards at home eliminates the risk of spending beyond your limit. In online settings, this might mean funding a separate prepaid account with a capped amount to avoid impulsive deposits. The goal is to limit access to additional funds, creating a natural barrier against overspending, a tech Ramsey would likely approve of. Another Ramsey-aligned principle is avoiding emotional spending. In gambling, this translates to avoiding emotional play. When a player loses money and feels compelled to win it back, they're emotionally, not logically. Similarly, when players chase a high after a big win, they may continue playing past their budget. Ramsey teaches that emotion is the enemy of good money decisions. Practice self-control while playing by setting win or loss limits or taking breaks. Mirrors the emotional discipline required in smart financial planning. The envelope system, another tool Ramsey recommends for budgeting, can be adapted to slot play as well. A player could divide their budget into gaming envelopes for different days or sessions. Once an envelope is empty, the session ends. This forces the player to be more strategic about their playtime and encourages them to savor the experience rather than rush through their funds. It's about slowing down spending and getting the most entertainment for the money allocated. Ramsey also emphasizes having a purpose for every dollar. In gaming, that means understanding why you're playing and what you expect from the experience. If the goal is entertainment, not profit, then every dollar spent should yield a reasonable amount of fun or satisfaction. This mental shift turns gambling into a conscious leisure activity rather than a risky financial venture. When players follow that framework, they protect their finances while still enjoying the excitement of gameplay, much like how Ramsey advises people to enjoy life without compromising their long-term goals. Entertainment on a budget is a key concept for anyone who enjoys activities like playing slot machines without letting the experience disrupt their financial stability. Slot games that cater to small or flexible budgets provide a unique advantage. They allow players to enjoy the thrill and engagement of gaming while staying firmly within their means. These games are often designed with a variety of bet sizes, allowing users to choose how much they spend per spin, often starting at just a penny. This affordability gives players control over their entertainment expenses, which is especially useful for people managing tight budgets or adhering to financial plans. Casino-style entertainment doesn't have to mean risking large sums of money. With a strategic approach, even a small bankroll, say $10,000 to $50,000, can provide hours of gameplay. Many low-budget slots include features like multi-line betting, autoplay, and adjustable coin values, which help users stretch their money further. By selecting games that offer a higher return to player RTP rate and moderate volatility, players can enjoy frequent small wins that recycle money back into the session. These design elements enhance the value received per dollar spent, making the experience more sustainable. Entertainment value isn't strictly about winning big prizes. It's also about how engaging the experience is over time. Slots with exciting themes, creative animations, interactive bonus rounds, and free spin features offer plenty of stimulation without requiring high bets. A game that keeps the player interested through storytelling, visual flair, and music provides more satisfaction than simply chasing a jackpot. The more immersive the experience, the less reliant the enjoyment becomes on high monetary rewards. For budget-conscious players, this makes all the difference. There's also a psychological benefit to knowing your entertainment won't turn into financial stress. Players who predefine their gaming limits tend to experience greater peace of mind during play. They're not gambling recklessly. They're enjoying a form of amusement that's been financially planned for, similar to setting aside money for a concert or a night at the movies. This changes the dynamic of the activity from risky behavior to controlled leisure. Such a mindset mirrors responsible financial habits and aligns with broader goals of maintaining stability while still having fun. The accessibility of budgetly slot machines also means that more people can participate regardless of income level. Whether you're a student, a retired, or someone living on a fixed income, there's a way to enjoy gaming responsibly. Free versions of slots or demo modes even allow users to enjoy the gameplay experience without spending any money at all. This can be a smart alternative for those who want the excitement without any financial cost while still practicing bankroll strategies. A well-chosen budget slot game offers the same core thrills as high-stakes gambling, anticipation, surprise, engagement, but without the associated risks. It becomes a form of affordable entertainment that respects the player's financial boundaries. This balance allows users to incorporate slot play into their recreational routines without guilt or long-term consequences, making it a smart and enjoyable option for anyone looking to have fun at overspending. Slot machines don't have to drain your wallet to deliver entertainment. With smart bankroll management, low stakes play, and the right mindset, you can enjoy excitement of the casino while keeping your finances intact. By choosing budget-friendly games and setting clear limits, you take control of your gaming experience, turning it into a fun, responsible form of entertainment. Remember, it's not about how much you spend, but how wisely you play.